Hey guys, I'm Darren Smart, this is Smart Reselling, and here is an update video of my sales. These are in no particular order, but it is 20 of my best sales probably over the last 3 or 4 weeks. I have a lot of catching up to do because I've not posted a video on this channel for a while. I've been super busy, so much going on here, so many items to sort out that I needed to just concentrate on for a good few months really. So yeah, I'm just gonna get stuck in with this one first, which is Disney The Lion King figure set. This is the 1994 Mattel series, and this was actually a charity shop pickup. I paid £5 for this, and I didn't actually know how much it was worth at the time, but to be honest, I was quite happy paying the £5 anyway, because I think it's a great set. And it was still sealed, albeit the box had some tape and a few kind of scuffs here and there. But from 1994, you'd kind of expect that. I actually had this up as a buy it now for a long time, and certain sets of this you can get about 70 quid. This was probably more of a 40 to 50 pounds buy it now, but I had it listed for like 2.5 months, and I had no interest at all. So I just decided to do bids. I won't show you the bids because obviously it comes up the name of the person who's won, but I started this on, I think I started it on £10 because I figured it might actually be a bit of a dud, even though it had sold before for around £40–50. I thought maybe it's just going to take so long to sell. So I started it at £10. It actually went up to £31 with £3.95 shipping. I used Hermes for this, and this actually went, I'm pretty sure it went abroad. So yeah, I was quite happy with that. £5 into 31 plus shipping, not too bad. Next one here is a Roberts Classic R9927 portable radio. It's a non-digital radio. It's just your standard AM FM kind of radio, but it is Roberts, and I saw this in a charity. It was like a warehouse kind of clearance. I paid £2 for this, and it was in, to be honest, it was actually in a bit of a state. It was in a terrible state. So I kind of restored it a little bit. I cleaned it up as best as I could. All these dials and stuff came out, and I cleaned inside there. I actually missed a bit there, but yeah, this was actually a really nice radio. A few little scuffs and marks here and there. And this was another one that I had. Well, actually, this was a strange one because I had this up for sale for $19.99. Buy it now, for like a month or two, and there was some interest in the form of watches, but there wasn't really an interest in terms of offers or anyone buying it and not paying or anything like that. It's not like I sold it and just they didn't pay. I didn't get any offers at all or anything. So I decided to. I think I started this at £10 as well, or maybe even £5, just to sort of drum up some interest. And it actually ended up going for more than what my buy it now would have been. So it went for £21 plus £2.95 shipping. Because although it looks quite bulky, it really wasn't. It was actually quite a light radio, very sort of slimline. So yeah, £21. Very happy with that. This was a set that I picked up in a charity shop. It was like a massive plastic container just with this in, and I ended up bundling it all. And yeah, really nice. Oh yeah, it came with figures. But actually, let's bring up these photos for you. So it came with like the pirate who had like the sword attachment hand instead of a hook. A couple of figures there. There's one guy there and one guy on the other side. There's like a skull. I did have the name of that, but I can't remember it. And some little, some sort of island, so you can have an island in the distance, some weapons and treasure and stuff. And also, yeah, there's the other figure. And also, here, like a little treasure chest, and you can open it up and there's some treasure inside and stuff. So yeah, it was really good. I paid £1 for the entire box. And this was another one I think I had listed for $14.99 for a while. And it just wasn't going to go. It just wasn't going. My buy it now sales have really dipped. I've got like 120 items on my store at the moment, so nothing spectacular, in terms of amount, but I still expected more sales than I've been getting. So to drum up some sales. I've just been auctioning quite a bit of my stuff. I'm going to do another massive auction run as well soon, just to clear some, because I've got so much here at the moment. Yeah, this went for £10.56. So nothing spectacular, but this was actually a really nice set, and it did have 6 bids, so there was a bit of interest. Certainly more interest than I managed to drum up in my buy it now. So yeah, I'm happy with that. £2.95 shipping. I think it actually cost me a bit more. I think it cost me £3.20. So lost a bit on the postage, but yeah, it's not too bad. £10.56. These are really nice. I actually managed to pick up all of these for £1. And I actually already had these 2 plush toys. They were already in one of my collections. I think, actually no, tell a lie. I think they were also 25p each. So yeah, so that would have been £1.50 I paid for the whole lot. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I remember seeing those with Phoebe, and Phoebe said actually they might go quite well with mugs. So yeah, so I managed to sell all 4 mugs. You can get usually sort of 25-30 quid if you're willing to wait for these, and I did. I had these up for over a month, and there was hardly any interest. If there was interest, if there was a lot of watches, I would have left them, but there was hardly anything at all. So put them on auction. I think I started them at, I think I may have started them at £15. So they only went up by £1 over my asking price. And it cost me £3.20 to send via Hermes. They all got them in one piece, which is good. So yeah, so £1.50 into 16 plus shipping. Yeah, not too bad. I'm happy with that. This was actually a really good one. I only had 1 bid on it, but this was a CoverGirl's Wonder Woman statue. And actually, my title wasn't the best there. I should have actually had Wonder Woman in the first 5 words, but that's something I've been doing quite recently. And I often forget with some of them, to be honest. So yeah, this was a really nice statue. I had to repair the belt. You probably won't actually be able to see, but I actually had to repair the belt there and here, I think, or maybe there. I can't remember. So it wasn't in perfect condition. It is a limited edition statue. This was 776 of 7,000 made. But yeah, really nice. I actually won this along with another one, which is down there, which is already sold to a mate of mine. And that's actually a Power Girl DC collectible statue. And I won both of them for £16. I've already sold that one for 30, and I've sold this one for 50. So yeah, that was quite a nice little eBay flip. And that one, I believe, went to France. I think it was GSP. So yeah, France. This was a really nice one, G.I. Joe Night Raven, and this was, I've sold one of him before, or one of this before, just the main vehicle, but this one was with the figure, and also I'm pretty sure it was all of the missiles that come with it. Fully working, yeah, fully working condition, lights were working, sounds, everything like that. Excuse me. I got $29.99 for it. Actually, no, sorry, I accepted an offer of $20, I believe, for this. So it was like £9.99 off. But this was part of a huge G.I. Joe bundle that I picked up like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. And I think at the moment, it works out, I paid something like £3.17 per item in that lot or something. So yeah, I was happy to get rid of this for 20. It's a big bulky item. So yeah, £20 plus £3.95 shipping. And this was actually the first item of a massive job lot that I recently picked up at auction to sell. It was like a massive Looney Tunes and Warner Brothers figure / item collection, because there's all sorts in there. And this one sold within 15 minutes of me listing it. £49.99 plus $3.95 shipping, although it went to Germany, so we also paid GSP shipping on top of that as well. Really nice sale. It started off my my sales in that haul very nicely, because I paid like a couple of £100 for, well, what's turned out to be like 300 plus Warner Brothers and Looney Tunes figures. Some of them are being sold in bundles. Not all of them are Warner Brothers and Looney Tunes. Some of them are other variants that you'll see some here, but this was a really nice sale to start things off at £50. And so far, my cost per piece is down to, I think, 88 pence per item or something at the moment, something silly. But that's only what I've got listed at the moment. I've still got another 150 still to list, so my cost on that is going to come down. And I think my cost per lot, because obviously some lots have more figures than others, and this one just has one item, it is like £1.90 or £1.88 or something like that. So that's what I've roughly paid for this. So to get 50 quid for it is great margin. And I'll just load these pictures up so you can see. Another year, another grey hair with Bugs Bunny. Really, really nice condition. A few little marks and stuff, but anything with Warner Brothers Studio Store is usually pretty good, to be honest. Especially this was like a I don't know if it's ceramic or porcelain or something. Next up is another Looney Tunes Warner Brothers item, which is a Bugs Bunny and Tweety figure ornament, and it's made by Hallmark, so I assume it was most likely a tree ornament when it came out. But this shows Bugs and Tweety enjoying breakfast in front of their favourite TV show, which is of course Looney Tunes. And the actual TV plays the Looney Tunes soundtrack, and it lights up as well. You can see the difference in the photos. That's one of them lit up, and that's not. So yeah, really, really good condition. The person who bought it absolutely loves it. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And oh yeah, sorry, that went for $14.99. I forgot to tell you how much. So that went for $14.99 plus $3.95 shipping. Or did I accept an offer? I may have accepted an offer of like £12 for that. I can't remember. So yeah, it's either 12 or 15. This is a really strange one. I didn't think this was going to sell, I must admit. This was the Count Duckula. Count Duckula was a BBC Kids TV show or animated show. And Count Duckula, and this was the character of Nanny. And this is just a PVC figure from 1988, made by Cosgrove Hall. So if you ever see they're like hard plastic resin figures. And I got £10 for this, which amazed me, to be honest. Just for one little figure, which is, literally, what is it, 4 inches tall. So yeah, to get £10 for this was pretty good. And next up is a Wallace and Gromit Penguin Feathers McGraw soft plush toy. It's still sealed in a bag, which is cool, and it's like little feathers holding like a little bag, and it's obviously from Wallace and Gromit. And yeah, pretty good. £12.99. That sold really quickly, actually. £12.99 plus $2.95 shipping. This is that a message, or have I made a sale? I've made a message. I'm going to quickly read this message. Let's see what this message says. It's all in German, so I have no idea what that is. I'm going to have to translate that later. So yeah, this one, Corgi Magic Roundabout figures from the 1970s. And they're actually in really good condition for their age. I don't know too much about Magic Roundabout, but I listed these for $14.99, and they sold full price, no problems there. One interesting thing about this is the person who paid with an e-check, and the e-check was meant to clear on the 28th, I believe it was, and then the 29th rolled around, the 30th rolled around, and I was only until like the 1st of October that I eventually messaged her and said, look, this payment was meant to have cleared like 28th. Could you contact PayPal and see what's up? And like 10 minutes later, suddenly the payment was cleared. So I don't know if she did actually message him, or if PayPal just took their time clearing it. But it was nice that actually that did come through, because £15 for these is really good. And once again, these are like really little figures. Yeah, 4 inches tall. So yeah, that was actually really quite a good sale. This was quite good. This is another G.I. Joe sale. Piranha Attack Bolt, $19.99. This went buy it now. Yeah, it would have been buy it now. With the figure, which is Shipwreck, with his little hat and stuff as well. So yeah, 20 quid, and I believe that went abroad as well. This is another bundle of Looney Tunes figures. Now, this would have been, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures. So you got Daffy, Sylvester, Tweety, Bugs, Speedy Gonzales, Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote, and Yosemite Sam. And they're just like these little like cake topper kind of ones, approximately 2 inches tall. So really, really small. But I got $12.99 for this little bundle, which is pretty good. A lot of them are best to bundle because they're just going to sell a lot easier, a lot quicker probably. This was pretty good. This is a set of 20 Smurf figures from 1998 McDonald's, and they're all still sealed in the original Happy Meal bag. I got $29.99 for these. These actually went off to Germany. Actually, I think I may have accepted an offer on these as well. May have been 20. I think it may have been 20. So basically, I went for £1 each, if you think of it that way. Yeah, so £20 for these plus $2.95 shipping. This was quite nice. This is like a really small 3-inch fabric figure of Tom holding Jerry, and it does have an age there. 1993 Turner Entertainment. I got £12.99 for this, which was pretty good actually. Plus $2.95 shipping. Once again, this went GSP. A lot of these have gone GSP. This one is good. This is a G.I. Joe Steel Crusher APV Rise of the Cobra 2009 van with missiles, with bombs, and with figure, which is Nitro Viper. Once again, all part of that G.I. Joe bundle. I got £19 on bids for that. This was another one I got bids for, which was G.I. Joe Snowcat. This is from the 2003 range, not the original 1980s, otherwise you're talking really good money. But 2003, £15, and it came with Frostbite, which is this little guy here. So yeah, nice little bundle with that. Just a few more to go. This was a really nice one. This was part of the Looney Tunes bundle. I call it the Looney Tunes bundle, even though this clearly isn't. But it was mostly Looney Tunes, so yeah. I didn't take $59.99 on this. I took £45. And this is obviously a Tintin. This is a Seri doll. If you get some of these Tintin dolls, they can really go for good money, especially if you've got... I can't remember the name of the little dog that used to run around with Tintin, but if it comes with a little dog as well, you can get... Actually, you could probably get the original $59.99 for it with the dog. So yeah, it's original Seri doll with original clothing, in great condition, no moth holes, no dirt or anything like that. Really nice. So yeah, £45 I took for that one, and that one is going. It's going somewhere, Germany, I believe. This was really nice. I didn't take $39.99. I believe I took £25, so which seems quite low, but I mean, considering what I paid for them, I'm happy just to get, just to move some on and get rid of some and just make my money back at least, and then I know that everything else is profit. So $39.99 is what I had it up for. I accepted $25 plus $3.95 shipping. This is going to the United States. This is an Applause Tasmanian Devil collector's doll, and it's the like the barbershop quartet one. So you got like the hat, you got the cane, and obviously you've got the striped vest. And I've actually got a complete set of these. They're not all sealed, but a complete set of these listed at the moment for like 150 quid, which I really hope I can get for those, because I think they're certainly worth it. And the last thing, which actually sold yesterday, was a couple of very, very small. These are like, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches tall. I didn't actually put how big they are in there, but 2 or 3 inches tall figures, and they are Captain Pugwash cutthroat figures from 1999. So they're a lot of little cake topper types. So yeah, really, really good with that. Really pleased with that, I should say. And they're my top 20 sales from the last few weeks. I hope you guys are doing well with your sales. I know it's a bit of a strange time of year at the moment. Sales should be picking up, and they're not for a lot of people. I'm not getting many buy nows at all. I get, I don't know, a few a day, which is nowhere near what I used to be doing. So I just got to keep listing. I've got like another 200 plus items to try and get through and list, which I've got to basically get stuck in with now. But I do want to just quickly say, for those of you who subscribe to my channel, and perhaps who haven't watched the recent Tat Chat with Nick Hills and Zahir, there is a charity auction happening on Sunday, the 7th of October at 8 p.m, I believe, over on Nick's channel. Nick Hills, I'll put a link to his channel in my description. I'm sure everyone who subscribed to me knows him anyway, but I still want to do it. I've put in a few items, and everybody, and lots of people have put in some fantastic quality items, and it's all going to charity. Okay, it's all going to a couple of cancer charities of your choice. You can decide which one you want to give to. There is also a Facebook group showing all of the lots that are available for bidding on the night. So I'm going to put a link to that in the description as well. If you could, come over and bid on something, or if you could tell people about it, that would be fantastic. It isn't just resellers getting rid of stuff they can't get rid of. Okay, this is some real good quality stuff. There's some silver items in there. There's some vintage items. There's real good usable items for everyday people, and we need bidders. We need buyers. So if you could, share it with your friends and your family and anything else, that would be a huge help. Some of us are going to be live on the show showing off items. I think I'm probably going to be one of those, showing off what I'm selling and what Phoebe's selling. We're doing a few items together, and we kind of, the live people will sort of drop in and out of the chat as their lots come up, so we can show you what we're selling. But there's also going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be live on the night, but have also donated some really fantastic items. So if you could share it, if you could just help, it's all going to charity, and two really good cancer charities. And next month will be exactly 8 years since I lost my mum to cancer. So it's it's something that affects a lot of people, and any help would be really appreciated. There's also a lot of gaming stuff in there, so if you watch my channel because you're into gaming, there are some gaming lots on there as well, or there will be some gaming lots in there. So yeah, thank you again. All of the links that I've just spoke about will be in the description. Any help would be hugely appreciated. Thank you for watching. I hope the next video won't be as long a gap as my last one. So yeah, cheers. Thank you. All the best.